BLM land at Lake Havasu again. Bunch of people moved in right in front of my view. Just go with the flow. It's only Monday. There's more people here today than there was on the weekend. Cowboy sky I was talking about, and other videos when I was here. I just looked out and saw it. Like again, there's no clouds, so but it's pretty bitchy. I enjoy the Arizona sunsets. You know, sometimes I feel self-conscious because you're playing a song and it doesn't sound exactly like the original, but you know, within the framework, and it's good, and you can jam with it, you know. But who wants to hear something where you're doing it exactly like somebody else did it? A real artist, they do it their own way, and a perfect example of that is Richie Havens from the 60s. Richie Havens does all these other people's songs, nothing like it. They're done by the original artist, and yet it's classic. It's classic. Anyway, I try to be close, but a lot of the songs I learned before I was very sophisticated, and I never went back and like relearn them correctly. Anyway, I'm feeling a little down today, so I thought I'd whip out the guitar for a little while. You know, sometimes it helps. Anyway, okay. Come on, let's. If I didn't care, zag away through the boredom and pain today, occasionally glancing up through the rain. And wondering which of the brothers to blame, and watching pigs on the run. Fuck that up. Okay, here's a harder one, see if I can do that. change, did you exchange the walk on part in a war for the lead role in a cage? I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Have we found the same old fears? Wish you were here. Put the ending, beginning on the end. Well, today I got some things done. I drove around and talked to RV places, and everybody's like booked up. A lot of places are booked up, but I got referrals from one place for the next place to check, and people that they were respected. And on the third time it was a charm. I got an appointment for next Tuesday to check out my suspension, and they seem like cool people, so I'm happy about that. The brake thing that I did yesterday turned out to be a nightmare, and I got to go back tomorrow, and so I don't want to say anything about who it is or anything about what happened, which was kind of a nightmare. But maybe they'll fix it tomorrow, and I won't have to say anything. And then if not, I'll spell it out so you don't run into the same problem in the future. But then I came back and I was listening to normal YouTube stuff, and I'm sick of watching them, Iraq and the U.S. and Israel trading insults and trading warnings and bombing the crap out of them and them bombing ships and everything. So I just, even though I think it's a good thing that we're taking care of that problem, because it should have been taken care of back in 1979. But anyway, I started watching there was a audio book of autobiography of a yogi, and it's over 7 hours long. So it's really hard to listen to. You fall asleep, sitting in the recliner trying to listen to it. But it's good stuff and powerful stuff. I wish it was a little more compacted. It's got its whole life and everything. But it's really good stuff. All the religions in the world, I've studied them before. If people would look at what's similar about it, and especially back at the beginning, and instead of the differences and making a big deal out of it, it would be so much better. Everybody would get along so much better in the world and everything. And it's just like we're all one, just try to see the humanity in everybody instead of picking apart the differences and making fun of them or arguing about them or going to war over them. But it's a pipe dream humanity's humanity's, you know, not got such a great track record with that. It scares me with this, with the whole nuclear thing, because our track record hasn't been so great. I was watching what was it was on last night? I was watching TV while I was trying to fall asleep, and it was Alexander. Oh my God, you know, they didn't have penicillin or hospitals or nothing. They're just chopping each other to pieces. If humanity was willing to do that and have wars all through that period, they're certainly willing to push a button and nuke people. So it'll be very sad and be the end of us, and hopefully we don't do it, and hopefully, you know, it will be stopped from doing it, and we'll deserve it if that ends up being the end. But I don't want to be bummed out. So anyway, I was trying to look at positive stuff and everything today, and I don't know. See, even I have my days where I get down and everything, and so just doing my best to rise above it until I'm tired enough to go to sleep. And hope everybody's doing good, and you know, having good luck. You know what? You don't appreciate the good luck till you've got some bad luck, and you don't appreciate the good people that are contractors or mechanics or whatever until you get a horrible experience, and then you want to go back, bring some donuts, bring some you know, Krispy Kremes or some pizzas or something to the place that treated you righteous. So anyway, you guys, I'm good. I might play another song or two, but try to do myself out of it, and if it's decent, I'll put it on here. Okay. Sign out with this one here. 7 turns on the highway, 7 rivers to cross. Sometimes I feel like I fly away, sometimes I get lost.